Man, do you know what this game needs? More cards that stop people from having fun! So Quiet Life is a continuous spell card, and it reads, activate this card at the start of your main phase 1 if you control no monsters on a Thursday night. If any player normal summons or sets a monster, that player cannot special summon that turn. If any player special summons a monster, that player cannot normal summon or set that turn. So even if your IQ is on the negative 50 or 60 or whatever, this card is so ridiculously straightforward that there's almost nothing complex about it. With that being said, there are still a few sketch and sus things that I want to point out. First of all, the fact that you can only use this at the start of your main phase 1 makes it conflict with Pot of Extravagance, which is definitely not welcome. So if you're playing this card in Subterror and you are also playing Pot of Extravagance, watch out. Also, you can only activate this card while you control no monsters, so in other words, if you draw this on a late game, and by late game I mean on turn 3, because apparently this is late game right now in 2021, Merry Christmas, you'll have drawn a completely useless card, and it doesn't do jack shit. However, it is a continuous spell card, and it is only usable on your own turn, obviously, so it actually dodges cards like Denko Chile and Red Reboot, which is definitely nice. Now, for what it actually achieves, it's pretty interesting. It literally destroys every single deck out there that relies on a combination of normal summon plus a bunch of special summons in order to play, which means literally every single top tier deck that I can think of, quite literally, I swear to god. Salamangrate genuinely cannot play around that. Sky Striker would need to physically hard draw the Hornet Drones or multi-roll to pop the Area Zero. Tri Brigade couldn't really go normal summon anything anymore. No Rescue Cat, no Kit normal, no Nerval, whatever, nothing. It's only Kara special summon or bust, which is pretty rough. And of course, the deck that gets cooked the most by this card would be Alistair.deck. You can no longer go normal summon Alistair, search invocation, and then right away use your invocation to fusion summon a monster anymore. No. Now you can only go normal Alistair, search pass, and then next turn fusion summon, and realize that you also still cannot out the Quiet Life since you can't normal summon an Alistair and then make a Phoenix, and then fuse again, so your deck doesn't do anything. Speaking of Phoenix, even if you have to use 2 extenders to go into the Phoenix, and then discard a card to destroy that Quiet Life, the Quiet Life still managed to do its job because it was able to prevent, well, the opponent from even going into the engine, and instead of that, make your opponent lose like 3 cards in the process and end on a useless 1900 attack vanilla monster just to out 1 Quiet Life, which is garbage. So if you're playing a deck like Flunderies without Pot of Extravagance but with Pot of Prosperity instead, Quiet Life is actually really good for you, but at the end of the day, is it better or worse than summoning Curse, Summon Limit, Tikaboo, Haha I See You, and all these other floodgates? I don't believe that this floodgate is broken. I do believe it has untapped potential, but at the same time, my critical thinking advice to literally everyone out there is test it out for yourself. If you think it's good, keep testing it again and again and again, and if you think it's absolute garbage, still test it, but with a grain of salt. Now, I don't know what you guys actually think of this card. Please let me know, or let us all know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.